Hi, how are you? From today, the channel will be named TAO. You will also have other changes that will be for the good, but I will explain them along with Leon later. These days have served me to reflect on the changes we are experiencing. Many people want to know the truth, but when you tell them, they cannot believe it and prefer to continue as is nothing. And by truth, I mean the material, everything created by men. The well-structured game in which we are locked and can hardly get out of it. That truth is easy to describe. It's easy to grasp because it is meant to be perceived by our wicked five senses. But the great truth, that truth which is beyond the reach of our senses and all logic, I doubt I can explain it. But at least I share some ways to approach it. There are times I can get a little closer to the whole and wish I could be closer and more time. We all want to hear how comfortable what goes with our wave of thinking, what bothers us, is almost always what makes us overcome. If we allow it to flow and therefore transform us, otherwise we just ignore passing by making it as we do not see to remain what we are, or to get worse. But it is difficult for the mass to visualize it. It is quite difficult to throw away the paradigms of the structures that have given us as real. Negation is the first thing we do when they witness the collapse of the noxious pillars that make us. We cling strongly to what has given meaning to our lives to remain happy. It is true that we have to listen to positive things to get away from the bad vibe. But ignoring history is like putting the neck to make us cut off our head easily, and that the future will be much more gloomy. I will redirect the way I approach the issues I am trying to share, as many people are frightened when you raise the lamb's wolf to show the wolf's Josh. Not everyone has the ability to understand what I'm trying to say and the way I do it. That's why we will continue talking about this, but no longer mention it or put in images of the characters that represent these pillars designed to blind us. By the way, there is a group about them that organizes them and is represented by another religion, but that we will see it in another place. For new people who want to know what we mean, we invite you to contact us by inbox on Facebook. In the description, we leave the link. These are moments in which we need strength, courage, determination to live what we have to live. I had another subjects, but I will suspend them only for a while, since now it is better to know how to live. That is why in the next videos I share theories and learning that I have received and that help me to understand that life is to live it, to enjoy what we have, little or much, and work for pleasure and with pleasure in what we like to do. The attachment is something that we must overcome. In this way we can be happy without having to be thinking about what we lost or what we are going to win. I hope you can enjoy the next videos where I will talk about only positive things, and then I will see how to resume the videos that speak of the structures that enslave us, but lowering it a little to decadent and pessimistic tone in which I approach the themes. Today I want to share a story where we can appreciate that envy is one of the evils that has been implanted. It is said that Christopher Columbus returned from this journey in which he rediscovered America. Why did he rediscover it? Because other cultures had done it, but then we'll talk about it. The history tells us that Christopher Columbus was in a celebration dinner and a guy stood up and said, "If Columbus had not found the Indies, another man would have succeeded." In fact, anyone could have traveled to the New World. Columbus took an egg and challenged the diners to put an egg upright without moving. Everyone passed the egg from hand to hand around the table and tried, but no one was successful. Once Cristobal had in his hands, he fiddled it a little at a slower end and put it upright and without being silent and gave the following words. It is the simplest thing in the world, anyone can do it, after it has been proven how to do it. If you look in the dictionary or in Wikipedia, the word egg, you can find among all descriptions the following: egg of Columbus. And it will give you the following description, which seems very difficult but very easy when you know what it is. Thank you! See you in the next video.